Ashenaleng walangurani le Sidai TV engolongo ndarigini tomonari ola paliongo antelari lo ngalifniaro tikita muari oltipilidu tarali Jumanne na kunangoro kyolo monte Sidai TV kaji Samson le Simpiri aka Newsman egarishito esiai na risholeng ndoi woti aro lo sholo lunga le Kenya na dangara geloro suguluni tongera bana edebengilasi siedelari odulusoye lo ngalifniaro tikita mobone ra sabendamare KCPE Ibonuko na basa ana elimu ministry nera shigi bengi soma record minister Professor George Magoha jedibage bali sukuluni na bungara boga na bana ra senata made KCPE ngera na ba million na bo olaki na rare tiaro lo shololonga le Kenya idadeye na or minister Magoha ajore yeune serikali na bebo ngara boga na sukuluni tiadwa olo shololonga le Kenya na mera ngara ina boye kirode na neitingini tangara gina na bana ra senata made KCPE Olari Otulusoye.
2001 to cover tuition and related expenses for all public secondary schools. This also has money that could be used for maintenance and expansion of infrastructure. And I'm very glad, as I have been going around the country, I'm being shown these are the buildings which we are doing with this money that the government gives. So quite a large number of teachers are doing a good job with the money, but there are a few who are not doing so. Mine is largely to ensure that you must make sure that there is value for money. And my officers in the field, together with the Teacher Service Commission, don't have teeth when they are doing this. Just check if something is not wrong, then it is not wrong, and don't settle it out of court. Bring in the police and arrest them. But this is taxpayers' money, which is meant to improve the conditions under which our children are learning. All principals and boards of management are required to ensure that these funds are used for intended purposes only. This will enable us to further attain 100% transition. As with the last year, the ministry will mount a nationwide monitoring exercise to ensure that from one students join schools of their choice from where they are selected. But I want to pause here once again. Let us stop being the Kenyans we are, where there are 5 schools of females and 5 of males, and everybody wants to go to the top of the pyramid. It is not wise. We have big brains. The teachers are teachers. And I hope as soon as I finish this, people should not bother me with phone calls. Because for me, I think we have done justice, and the team that stood there has done justice. Would you rather we dislodge a deserving child from Kianutu in Thika, so that I put your son or daughter there, and yet you have enough money, you have 5 cars in your house? That one is not going to happen. Are we together? So I don't want to be remembered for having helped so many of my colleagues whose children perhaps are even in the best private schools, and now, instead of allowing Kamau Wajiroge from Kibagari or any other slum, you want me to age that one out. And once I age that one out, you know what's going to happen. But you can take the child anywhere you want. It's a matter of choice. So please let us respect ourselves. You might say I'm not talking like a politician. Of course I'm not one, and I don't need the votes. So I'm just telling you facts. So please don't flood my officers, don't flood us. We have done justice to the children. Every school is as good as the other. Parents, finally, and I'm glad they have been following, only pay the fees that we have asked you to pay. And I've asked the teachers, please, things have been difficult. The fact that we have been going on as normal, people have lost jobs because of COVID-19. So if somebody comes with half of the fees, or 25% of the fees, take the child and arrange for the fees to be paid. Don't think if you can take 10 meals a day, there are some who can only have 1. Are we together here? And I want to thank those principals who have been very humane in the manner in which they handled the children last year, but also to castigate in equal measure the very few that used to send children home, some of whom even got accidents and nearly died because of a few shillings. Kenya government money in a Kenya government school by a Kenya government child. We will not feel we talk about it. Let us just do what we have to do. Even in my clinic, when I go over there, these figures are not the same. There are people I treat free of charge. When we hungry to you, those who have money pay for them. So it is not your job to be able to our children. And we are going to monitor. And I would also encourage the chiefs also. Don't say chiefs should not come to school. They'll come to school and find out who is it that has not come, or who is it that you have been bold enough to say no. Are we together? Because the school is not yours. The school belongs to government. And management means to look at the weakest link first. So I'm hoping that when we open the schools, children will go to school. You remember a person talking about that. But that's not also to encourage parents, because Kenyans are Kenyans. You have money to go to the Kanyaini men's bar restaurant until 5 o'clock in the morning, and then you don't have money to pay for the child. Can we think about that? School infrastructure resources, the third one I want to talk about very quickly. In this financial year, the National Treasury has allocated for us 4.2 billion for infrastructure development in primary schools. I wish to inform you that this money was very well utilized, and you can see how fast we are with the CBC classrooms. Part of this money, by direction or by instruction from His Excellency the President, was converted to CBC classrooms, and I want to affirm once again that the quality of classrooms being built for the CBC are excellent. They are being built at the lowest price, which was done by His Excellency the President himself, from 1.26 million to 788,000. Therefore, I want to thank my field officers for having worked with us in this process to show our people that from now on, we can build classrooms. They are very large classrooms. If you go to some of the private schools, you'll find the classrooms are small. The ones you are building are very large, they are excellent, and they are at 788,000. And we have insisted that they must be branded. And since we are on GIS, we can count them using the GIS. You don't even need to go to the site. So I can go to sleep when I retire, because you can't then say that the classrooms were not built. And as much as possible, we have made the commissioning of them a public affair. It doesn't have to be the minister or the PS or the regional director. I would like even a chief of the area to go and commission a classroom with his name on the classroom. When you want to feel every Kenyan is equal. So let us commission and let us have plaques in those, and hope that when we hand over, whoever takes over from us next year will build another 10,000 classrooms so that our children can carry on. In the next financial year, I'm glad to state again that we have been allocated 4 billion shillings. I will need to guide it. I will be a minister for 1 month and 10 days. But if I can have access to the money and we build the classrooms without the money going into our pocket, would I have undermined the next government? I want to hear from you. Because we shall build the classrooms the way we are building. Come January, the children need to go to those classrooms. So I'm not going to listen to politicians. We shall access the money, and we shall move with exactly the same speed that we are going. So that when we reach 10,000, in fact, I will be making it easier for the person who is coming next, isn't it? Unless you think I should just keep quiet, which I'm also ready to do. Session of paper number 1, 2019 was finalized during my tenure. This gave birth to a number of policies targeting various sectors. The National Education Sector Strategic Plan 2022-2027 at present is in its final stages. This is a milestone document that will outline ministry's priorities as we move along. Focus on 2022 from one selection exercise. Let me now focus on what brought us here. I'm sure most of the things I'm saying you're not listening. the 1,225,502 candidates that sat KCPE examinations, 900 of them were inmates. 573 were overage candidates, which means over 19 years of age. 33,627 were underage, 12 years and below. 9,124 were candidates for refugee camps, and 2,819 are special needs candidates. We have therefore placed all selectable candidates appropriately in secondary schools in keeping with our 100% transition policy. You will ask why all selectable, but you will find out that there are a few categories that we don't consider, like the inmates. They are inmates. In the selection, we have strictly applied the principles of merit, choice, and equity in placing candidates to each school category. And I want to say that we have still refused to be reasonable. Just like everybody wants to go to Kenya High School, Alliance, and Tangani. In advising their children, they still also advise their children to make exactly the same mistake. And that is going to be a matter that the education field officers, together with the teachers, must take action upon, together with the parents. In the national category, we have admitted 38,797. Special needs category, we have admitted 2,045. Extra county category, 214,960. County, 218,456. Refugee camps, 9,128. Sub-county category, 726,311, bringing the total to 1,209,697. From the foregoing, you will see that if I was in government like I am now, my focus would be in the sub-county school, because they carry a bigger burden. And I'm glad that the government has continued to focus on them to ensure that the majority of them are day school. And I think when the results come out, you will see that they have been doing very well. We have given opportunities to the less fortunate in our society. Public primary schools have received a reasonable number of vacancies in all schools that is commensurate with their candidature. In the placement, the majority of candidates who scored 400 marks and above were placed in national or extra county schools of their choice. Special needs candidates were also placed in regular schools of their preference, while others were placed in special schools or based on their disability categories, merit and choice. Affirmative action in the slums. Again, this was as a directive from His Excellency the President. In this year's selection, just like last year, we have applied affirmative action provision by opening opportunities for a number of school children from the slums. The candidates were placed first through by guaranteeing them their first choice in national schools. Through this, we managed to get 567 learners to their first choice in national schools. Further intervention was done by giving an additional 301 places in the national and extra county schools. But let me be very clear here. The sizable number of these candidates would have gone to those schools anyway, because a child with 420 would have gone to any school of his or her choice. So the number I'm giving you here includes all those that went on their own merit. The slums identified under this arrangement are from Thika, Nyeri, Kisumu, Nairobi, Mombasa, Nakuru, and Eldoret urban centers. And you will agree with me, if you have taken time to go there, that life is in another lane. Who has been Mukuru Wajenda here? See, you are waiting for guests. Who has been to Jomfu? Mombasa, who has been to Bangladesh, Jesus Christ, and who has been to Lagos, who has been to Kianutu. We have a very big fat problem because you are leading from your offices. I've been to one of those places. So this time around, as I go to look for the children, I'll be carrying you along so that you are able to see for yourself. People in the room, which is less than 10 by 10, there are 20 people living there, and the girl has scored 420. And as usual, her charge has been taken because she can't afford to pay. So these are the children we are going to look for, and we have no apologies to make to anybody. Are we together? Because this is where we should be focusing. If you are giving instructions from your office, please change that attitude. But I thought you would be the one who would be guiding me to go there. But if you have not been there, then I will just go there on my own. During this election, we noted that a number of issues that require effort to address to ensure that all future KCP candidates get opportunities to study in secondary schools they desire. But before then, I want to just tell you the kind of thing that we have done. We got a child by the name of Kimberly Grace from Kibagari Slums. Who knows where Kibagari Slums is? She's even here. She's from Mji wa Huruma, which is also part of this country. And we have taken her to Kenya High School without blinking. So that when she becomes a doctor like me, she can then break the ceiling and take the family to the next level. Because I am not carrying my family. Otherwise, there is a very grave risk of what I call inbreeding and incest, where only the middle class are learning, and the lower ones are forgotten until they explode. And I want to urge whoever will continue in this docket to be bold enough to allow intelligent children like this to also break the ceiling. Let me say something about KCP school choices before I finish. During this election, as was the case last year, it became very clear to us that a big number of candidates did not receive proper guidance and direction when choosing schools. This resulted in some schools attracting far many applicants than their capacities. And this included number 1, Nanyuki High School, 156,003 for 480 slots. Kabianga High School, 149,000 for 598 slots. Pagani Girls, 118,000 for 336 slots. Maseno School, 110,811 for 576 slots. Nakuru High School, 107,000 for 336 slots. Alliance Girls High School, 104,000 for 384 slots. Kapsabet Boys, 99,725 for 384 slots. Utere Girls High School, 98,410 for 528,000. Mango High School, 93,648 for 432,000. Moi Girls Deloitte, 92,066, 336,000. And there are others like Kenya High School. The list is long. This scenario can be avoided if candidates are offered relevant professional guidance during the selection process, like teachers and parents. Mainly teachers, because a large number of our parents did not go to school. But for those parents who went to school, they should also not recommend their children into 3 schools. Mango High School can't tell everyone wants to go to Mango. How do you want to fit people there? So I don't want to live there and then 10,000 requests to go to Mango. I will just switch off my phone. I can go to sleep. Schools with the highest placement, I'm proud to state that there are schools that have gone about their way to expand capacity in such in support of 100% transition. In this regard, I just want to mention two in the long list. I wish to recognize St. Albert's Ulanda Girls. Ulanda Girls is in Migori, where the county director in Migori made sure that we don't have a crisis there. We have checked and we are told the capacity is there. The other one is Silonga Girls in Nyamira, who is the director of Nyamira. I know Silonga Girls, so they are going to take quite a big number. I think the first one is taking 864 girls. The second one is taking 816 girls. So from here, you don't go to sleep. We are grateful to them, and what the government will do is to, who wants to take over my job, sir, and sit down? So I was assured by the principal of Ulanda that the capacity is there. With our home perhaps we may very kindly give them more teachers, because I think that is 17 streams of our girls. Well, that's where we are going. It's possible. So, Teacher Service Commission will work with you to ensure that these girls don't have any problem whatsoever. Inadequate capacities, Nairobi has an inadequate capacity of 44,464. This is basically because we have got a private schools group that just regiment and create many small private schools for KCB purposes, and they have refused to upgrade. But on the other hand, I've been told that a few of them are building CBC classrooms, which Dr. Katuru and Co will go and check, and therefore maybe as soon as we go to CBC, this pressure will go down. It is followed by Kajiado, and that Kajiado is also the same heading. The Nairobi metropolis, the Kajiado, which is Ngong, Mombasa, Rugai area, behaves like Nairobi. So for Kajiado is about 7,400. Narok is 1,000. The other headache is Mombasa, where they have also refused to invest. The private schools have refused to invest in high schools. They ask to charge in private school and then come and compete for the top government schools. Doesn't make sense. That does not exclude governments from continuing to build schools in those areas. To mitigate the shortfall, of course, the candidates were placed in other counties with sufficient capacities, and I want my officers to ensure that no candidate is sent to a day school which is too far, and a sizable number of these candidates from the poor regions will benefit from the scholarship. The above countries continue to pose a challenge during this placement. I shall call upon leaders from those areas to address the perennial deficit in capacity. But in the same vein, I want to thank the government and the people of Kilifi County and Kwale County for addressing the deficit this year. The ministry has placed a number of learners in boarding schools outside their counties due to this deficit, which means they addressed what happened last year, and we have even been able to take some students to their homes. So it's possible to address. Reporting dates, ladies and gentlemen, from one student, 3rd of May 2022. So I want to move back now to the CBC classroom. That is the date we don't want to reach. So anybody who feels he can't complete, I can see the county director as an issue. Do you feel you can't complete so that you are regimented now? Because we are between now and 28th April, and I'm coming back there on the 2nd. Because we must have completed the CBC classrooms. And even the KISIs, with the county director of KISI, what are you doing at 98 for 3 weeks? You know, these people are very interesting people. If you had given me 98 for 2 days or 3 days, I'm complete. And even the 91, what are you sleeping at 99? Where is he? There are so many directors here who are between 95 and 99. and they have gone completely to sleep. Then there is a county director of Ghana, Upward, the one who only waits for me to come, so that I can run Upward. Can't see you. Oh, you are up there. You have refused to move from it. I was in Murana 3 weeks ago. She has moved 1 point. Can we make sure that we complete this? I want to thank Kenyatta. Where is Kenyatta? I want to celebrate you because I came once and you are at 95%. What is the difference between Kenyatta and Ghana? And Kiambu, where is Kiambu? Kiambu, where I have been 40 times. You know a very large tortoise which is about 300 years. Can we be very serious? Because now as we move to approach, you want to ask yourself, you want to be remembered for a team that attempted and failed. Do you see, as if I'm somebody who accepts failure any time? Because the other accepting failure is Blamable, who says I have to stay here and fail. Do you think we can do this? Because I don't feel the energy. And that guy from Namira called him 5 times. Oh, we have finished. He said he will finish 1 week ago. Which means that as soon as I put the phone, he goes back to sleep in his house. He wants me to drive again there and go and push him. Can we deliver this for our children? If we want blessings for our children, can we serve other people's children? Are we together here? And I believe that if you focus, Mayo was an issue. Iko shida na wewe iko na wewe unaendelea na kazi. Sukuma hawa, because it is the whole government team. TSC have not to recognize you because I'm senior officers who are taking this as it's there, they are running with it. So I think we shall complete this before we open. If you don't complete, because we have 10 points to go. Are we together? But I was told with the idea of removing Mrs. Otieno from Meru to bring her to Kiambu, but I said Meru is also going to be there in the next slot. So you don't want Meru to be number 1, then in the next slot you can't finish. Do you get the point? As I conclude my remarks, I wish to announce that this year's Form 1 selection, leveraging the computerized systems that were deployed in 2021, right from the sub-county levels. As such, there are no selection from 1 candidates at sub-county levels, as was the case in the past. Can somebody project the website? You know it. I'm not going to read this. It's very clumsy. Candidates and parents or guardians can access joining instructions that are available online for categories of all schools through the ministry's website. The results can also be checked by texting the candidate's index number only to 263. Schools will access and download their selection lists by logging into NEMIS. I wish to recognize, but before I go there, let me warn those rats that enter NEMIS. I call them rats because they're rats. Don't dare to enter NEMIS to interfere with what God has done. God will punish you. Because last year we found people changing admissions for a fee. Do you get the point? So I hope that the ICT director is here. Brian is not here. But Otajwani will take the message to him. And if you put a 24-hour check on anybody who enters NEMIS with the aim of changing marks, looking for the poor children and changing them so that they can get money to put the rich children there. This is not acceptable and we shall not allow it. Please don't do it. I wish to recognize the efforts of the team that worked on in this exercise comprising officers from the Ministry of Health, Ministry of Education, Kenya National Examination Council, and the Ministry of ICT, Innovation and Youth Affairs. Ladies and gentlemen, I now wish to declare 2022 Form 1 selection, placement and admission process based on 2021 KCPE examination candidates officially launched.
Ibali nchipai yenye sapuk oleng iltung'anak lemurua Melelo ward tiatua Kopikop county enkare narok anaa nelo senetai lenkare narok oloanyiti ledama olekena aboloki ninche orbaribara loonkilomitani 12 itodolu naa ajo enkoitoi nabo nalo ailepunye dupoto enye tenebo biashara amu mekure oshi eeta ewueji neim eparana teina kop hoo neetai erikore amu keetai MCA nitoki sii aata orbungei teina luboto enkop. Itadoyie lelo parakuo tedukuya osenetai ledama olekena ajo keetai osiligi ajo ore peeku eigil erikore naa kikumok imbaa naalotu aas naa tenkaraki ake keon itayu amu eyioloi ajo meeta oshi iropiyiani naiteng'elaki tenkaraki olorika le Senate peyie easishore tiabori county kake ore naas oshi naa peesujaa enikunayioki iropiyiani e county. Itadoyie sii enchoto orparakuo tina kop ajo ekeetai osiligi ledama olekena naa kepuo aagelu ninye tengelare olapa le 8 tolari loo 2022.
Sindaria endamana nyoba enana ibanga nelo mega shoda kang asanatai lekina para buge dina jalungana etwai soma gare para shiangi soma na gata yolle soma neinye gata yolungan lege soma gage kemota kaga nanu netwai soma ai soma na bagi shaba amugara bai na gata lo baba na bara tigana nyorna ge yolongi kinga muye dolta ujawa kinga muye dolta ujala kuno na ila kuno siya bishba de losha mwe murueino para ndani ninda sayo na berigino yo ala tinigi mukai wajala na ila nara motori na gai rabo amugara na ba lambigi bonan kangi no nigi jogi ye joyo ko tinga be palulunga lang o tanyamala o tianjo to olorue Eki wala sugia uni ni sabagi yogo tinga nigi jasho lengi jogi mayan amuyata olta lol tungana
Rejo na ajanda sat njogi kula wore inakula na kabawe ene na ina sapina na iwonejo keishonja inyo ikimponga yo osapina okajua nikishatakita ina darasa nemanyara nukutu kanajo kaasa ndoki na kaita bayaki ama diala barabara menara argulero kana lo itobirakita lo ishorishiro biani banya na abatu dumunye tenkaraki nemayoni nyamalulu yaku eng'oki tenkaite neaku eji ejore nemoyi oltung'ani nikiata mali neaku torkuniani anapi ameri woi neem engari entaboi tenkai neaku yieu naomontaki entai entoki nabo ore orpayian latodua ajo nye loret iyiok naa Raila Amolo Odinga neibung'are Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta kiimit enkoitoi nabo.
Eton meibala enkitashoto olarikoni le Wiper Kalonzo Musyoka naa tenkaraki imbaa naipirta siasa amu itodolua loobelibeli iteru ewiki natulusoyie naa tenkaraki enkitashoto orbarnoti lenye anaa olayioni lenye oji enkarna Ken Kalonzo olimuni naa ajo ketii oshi bunge eyiala naa East African Legislative Assembly nejito sii king'oru olorika le governor te county naji ene Makueni. Ikilikuanitai sii Kalonzo Musyoka meibalia enkitashoto enye amu keloito enkata naalapaitin tenakata okuni ootioyo peetumokini atabaiki enkata engelare tolari loo 2022. Ore Kalonzo Musyoka naa ketii obo loolarikok loonkwapi oolaikamba tooloosaen lenkop e Kenya oinining'ie oshi aneeta ninye naaji esujata sapuk oleng tombaa naipirta siasa iteru ilarin kumok ootulusoitie.
We have done it correctly, and this time, you know the story in 2013, the story in 2017. This time, by God's grace and help, Kenya is going to be liberated from the corruption we have seen. Yani wizi wa ajabu, wizi ambao hujaonekana anywhere else, not even in Nigeria. Because we used to believe Nigerians ndio walikuwa viongozi walikuwa wezi, lakini sasa tumeona by example.
We have got big rivers running down here with water, taking all the way to the Indian Ocean. The Indian Ocean does not need water. It has insufficient water. Water is required here, on the land here. We will bring water closer to where people live, so that people can be able to live comfortably. Our women do not have to walk so many kilometers in search of water. Because of his ethnic background, he's denied a chance. When he goes to an interview, the moment he mentions his name, Mutua, we naribu wakati yake. Hapa hatutaki Mutua hapa. Hatutaki makao hapa. There's somebody they're looking for. This is something that we must put to the back burners.
Kalonzo, on his part, lauded President Uhuru Kenyatta for backing Raila's presidential bid in the August 9th general election.
Sasa kumekucha. I want my brother Raila to know, whatever formations they come up with, whatever political formations, this is the time for brother Raila to be president of Kenya. And I commend him for resilience, for ability to stand strong.
Ekerda muka olarikoni le ODM Raila Amolo Odinga pelo aparani ngwabiola ya te wiki nalolonga tene gwetuluso yengalare kiti nomination nemurua ashu orkioma le ODM ilalede ye ultimate Raila Amolo Odinga jore begwetuluso yengalare nominations na rainda diginiti kita mola baliongan telaria kalonga lifnano dikina mware na gello ipang olarikoni le ODM Raila Odinga engenge wiki na boto ngwabiola ya peru mogado nyinyi dangara siasa na tupunywa wala palisi telari longa lifnyare otikita mwari itienge tamaya nagolo lenga turkio mo irashe gimbengela de tangobe Kenya le IEBC nejore yegara mashinini na baya na abishana na jine Kims tenebo ukule mashinini na jine BVR Kids na baya ngalifuni unyo ipna udo nemeyolo yene meba kana rishata ikiringi kilikuwa na dhanari shulenga itudolona ajaba gene medo peripore ane abagine de meragia na rasio kitongo iro nemeyolo ina na masa na jine IEBC ibonu kulomona ana najua nkaya longa go olopenyorori kalilo turile IEBC ofula chebukati kera yusiligi sabu golenga jogelo ilo turile IEBC asengela na dia sebata nemeti ngoncho tenega da bawen galade kizo gola balesiet.
And the purpose of, say, the MOU today is to ensure transparency, especially in the area of results announcement. We are saying the media will report results at the polling stations. The results will be reported at the constituency tallying centers.
Olangurani le Sidai TV negenda bagi ngurukio lomonta kuna sai endama eka jina no Samson le Simpiri aka Newsman.